Hey guys, and welcome back to River Raven Collects. Today we've got quite a special figure and one that is kind of close to my heart. This is based off of the artwork of issue 311, so I'll put that up on screen. I mean, you can obviously tell that it is for Chadwick Boseman, who sadly passed away, and they've done him in the Black Panther pose. And yeah, you know, I absolutely loved him when he came on screen as Black Panther in Civil War, and I just thought he was a really cool character. So, you know, it's really sad that he passed away, but it's awesome that McFarlane decided to do a cover dedicated to him, and then also we've got the figure now. So this is also the 30 years of McFarlane toys, so that's why we've got like this gold border. I'm not 100% sure on why we've got like this grid green background. It's a bit odd, but also we've got the card in the back of the cover art, which is really cool. I really like that, and I think that, you know, as for the figure itself, McFarlane's done a good job depicting Chadwick Boseman as Spawn. Though I'm not 100% sure if it is actually Chadwick Boseman's face on Spawn. I'm thinking that it might just be our, because I don't know if they could have got like the rights to do that or anything. So someone can let me know in the comments. Anyway, this is one that, obviously I wanted to pick up, and I'm thinking that I'll probably pick up a second one and actually just keep it in its packaging, because I really like why they did this and him as a figure and as Spawn. So anyway guys, this was released in 2024, so this year it's actually surprising that I'm unboxing a figure that is from the current year. Usually I'm doing, you know, older ones, but without further ado, let's get this one out of his box and check him out. Kind of already had a quick look at the box, and there's not too much more to really show, but here we've got him, and yeah, he looks pretty good. I'm thinking he could look a little bit better, but this is kind of like, you know, the standard that we have with the modern spawns. But we've got the card in the back, which the camera doesn't want to focus on, but we'll look at that in a bit. 30th anniversary, so that's pretty nice. I love how we've got kind of like the gold label around the edges. Again, I don't know what's with this like green background with like the grid. Kind of weird for Spawn, I think. Particularly like, this green and yellow. Like, I don't know if it really goes with Spawn, but anyway, check out the back. So we've obviously got the cover art of issue 311. I'm really thinking that I'll have to pick like the comic up at some point and probably display it with this. That would be really nice. But anyway, that's essentially the box. So there's not too much going on. We've got this side, which is essentially the same as the back. But yeah, that's essentially that. So let's get this one out of his box and check him out. Alright guys, so here we've got him out of his box, and yeah, this is essentially what he looks like. So no articulation with this one obviously, and there's the cape, so pretty good job on the cape. Kind of reminds me of the 2010 Spawn, which isn't a very good thing. But yeah, no articulation, so it's just a statue, and I think that it's a really good call that they've just made him a statue. Nothing on the head either. But yeah, that's essentially all that. Obviously he's got his stand that I'll put him on in just a moment. But yeah, such a interesting figure from McFarlane, and yeah, I'm really glad that they obviously put him out. So
yeah, really cool. But anyway, guys, I'll leave you with the showcase and then be back with my final thoughts.
Alright guys, well, that has been a look at the cover art of issue 311 for the Chadwick Boseman tribute. First of all, I'd like to apologise and say that I should have been wearing this top the entire time, but I kind of forgot about it. Yeah, this is really cool. But that aside, yeah, I think, considering the gravity and depth of this figure, I think that it is a really nice tribute. That being said though, I kind of wish that McFarlane had gone a little bit harder with this one, like really done some really nice details and some really nice stuff. Now, I think that not having the articulation is a really good choice because, again, this is somebody who's passed away. Obviously, they weren't Spawn. It would have been really cool if he had played Spawn. That would have been absolutely awesome, but obviously that's not going to happen now particularly. So this is a really hard one to review, knowing like why this is a figure and stuff. But anyway, back to the articulation. I think that moving away from having any articulation was a really good choice. Just making this not a toy, making it a statue and a nice tribute to Chadwick Boseman. That is like really nice. So I do look at this one as not a toy, right? This one's not something you would pick up for your kids, not something that you yourself would be playing with or posing in any other way or using it in any other sort of anything you can think of other than it being a nice tribute to Chadwick Boseman. So yeah, I think that it's really good that he moved away from the articulation. In saying that, I really think that, yeah, I don't know, it's hard. It's really hard to review this because, yeah, like, Chadwick Boseman was awesome as Black Panther, and I really liked that McFarlane did the tribute of the comic cover, but again, I'm not 100% sure how I feel like it being a figure. I do think this is really nice though. Yeah, sorry if you guys have clicked on this video hoping for like, my usual review where I'm really excited and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, it's just hard. Yeah, it's just really hard to kind of put it all into words because speaking from a strictly figure reviewer of McFarlane toys, I think that they could have done better, and considering, again, the gravity and just that this is somebody who has passed away, I think that they should have done a lot better. I think that they should have not done a little base like this, given him like a proper base, really worked on some of the details and stuff. And again, I don't think that the face is supposed to be Chadwick Boseman. I don't think they could have done that. And on the card, it even doesn't have any, like, I think referring to him. So I don't think they could have done that, which is completely fine. So I don't think the face is supposed to look like him or anything. But I think that with the rest of the details, they could have done a lot better. And I would have loved to have seen some real chains, like on this one. Some real chains would have really like solidified to me that, you know, this is really above and beyond what we kind of expected from McFarlane. I do really like it. Obviously, it's a bit like bittersweet because of what it represents. Yeah, I don't know. This one's really hard to review. But I think I've kind of reviewed it. I think they could have done a bit better with the cape as well. I think I love the collar, but the cape doesn't look its usual live self. I think, you know, we just reviewed Screaming Spawn, and I would have loved to have just seen a little bit more of a curve, a bit more aliveness to the cape. And again, I would have loved to have seen a bit more detail, and I don't know why suddenly McFarlane did like these liney effects through the figure. That's a bit weird to me. They're not on the comic, so yeah, I don't know about that. I think that's a bit odd choice. And again, I would have loved to have seen real chains. I think that would have really solidified that them going above and beyond to portray a sense of care with this figure, and that it would just be a statue and a tribute to Chadwick Boseman. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Yeah, again, this is a really hard one to sort of review and put into words because yeah, it is someone who's passed away. So I don't know. As a figure, I think that they could have done a lot better, but as a tribute to Chadwick Boseman, I think that, yeah, it's really nice and really touching that they've done this. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on this one, but let me know what your thoughts down in the comments. Do you think, you know, this is appropriate? Do you think this is a really nice tribute? Let me know down there. Also, you know, if you've enjoyed this, leave a like and do subscribe. Yeah, been reviewing Spawn figures for quite a while, some anime figures and stuff, so if you enjoy that sort of content, please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, and we don't have much of the year left, so if you guys want to help me out and subscribe, that would be really nice. But anyway, that's been my review of the 30th anniversary issue 311 cover art of the tribute of Chadwick Boseman. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. I know it's not my usual sort of upbeat video, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless and enjoyed my honesty and my thoughts on this sort of kind of strange situation with this figure. But yeah, anyway guys, I'll see you on the next one.